Yeah, it was good. Well, good first drive of the game. Really, man, I'm watching this game and I'm just thinking to myself, I'm not even going to talk about what just happened because, yeah, we all knew that was going to happen. I don't really have a lot of complaints um, with really with what's being called. We are just losing one-on-one matchups, y'all. On the defensive side of the ball, for sure, we are just losing one-on-one matchups. Um, it comes down to verse winning a one-on-one and getting a sack. Like we're just losing one-on-ones. We're just losing one-on-one matchups. I don't even know like DBs just losing one-on-one matchups. I haven't had. I don't have a problem with these calls. They're being aggressive. Up blitzes if you haven't been noticing. He's playing man up. He's doing the things that I said I would do attacking this Wake Forest offense. Matching up on the outside and daring them to beat one on one, and we're just what adjustments you make. They're not giving the big play. Uh, okay, I'm back. But they're not giving up the long ball. They're like they're allowing they're pretty much telling Wake Forest 10 yards and in you can have what you want, and that's what Wake is doing. You know where we're losing the game at? We can't stop the run. We can't stop the run. That's why we're in the position that we're in. I thought we would have more success against the run. I guess that hurts. I guess my um, oh maybe this better connection up here, but yeah, I thought we would have more success against the run, and we're not. Right? They're running the ball kind of at will, and we're just losing one-on-one plays. So I don't know what to change. Like I don't know what y'all would want to change as far as what they're calling. This isn't a situation where I'm looking at the play calling and I'm going, yo, what are we doing? They're calling the game about how I thought they should call it. We just got to win one-on-one matchups. We have to start winning our one-on-one matchups. It's really that simple. Um, Now offensively, uh, our O line has not played well today. Our O line has not played well at all, and I'm getting to the point where you can't really convince me that Darius Washington is that much better than Julian Armella. Right? You can't convince me at this point that Darius Washington is a better option than Armella. Maybe prove me wrong there. And maybe if Armella comes in and he's terrible, then you prove me wrong. But I gotta say, man, at some point, I mean, we're 5 games in. We're just the fifth game of the season. At some point, Armella's got to start getting some burn. You feel me? At some point, Armella's got to start getting some burn. We needed some points before the half. It's still a 21-7 game, so this game isn't out of reach. But you're gonna have to, man. You really am I popping in and out again? But if you can't start winning your one-on-one matchups, man, I don't know what the answer is. D line's got to man up and start winning some matchups. Now I can complain about some of the personnel use. That's what I can do. I can start complaining about some of the personnel use. And we're playing Leonard Warner and DJ Lundy way too much. Like, bro, I'm sorry. And I don't even want to get on Leonard Warner too much because watching Leonard Warner, it's not like he's playing poorly. He just isn't good enough, right? He's just not fast enough off the edge. He's just not athletic enough to make. There's a reason why he's gone from linebacker to DN, right? He's just not athletic enough for what they're trying to ask him to do. Aaron Hester can't do what McClendon's giving you right now. Byron Turner can't do what McClendon's giving you right now. I got a problem, man. Some of the personnel uses we got out there, Lundy's playing way too much. We got to get some other guys out there, man, that can win some one-on-one battles and make some plays. D-Mac is not winning any one-on-one matchups. Like you can't, I don't know, man. We can't hype you up all off season and think this is gonna be your year, and then you come out and you can't win your one-on-one matchups against Wake Forest. Like, I'm just saying, you should win some one-on-one matchups, but you're not winning any. So there's that. And then I guess the last thing I can address is when it comes to this mesh thing. Am I back? I don't know. It looked like I cut out there for a second. I think I'm back. Am I back now? But what was I saying? This mesh thing. It's like we wait. We allow, and it's not just us. A lot of teams do this. They allow Wake Forest to dictate the pace. Because they wait to see what the decision is instead of forcing Wake to make a decision. So all that standing by, chopping your feet, waiting for this decision on this slow handoff and this slow mesh to happen, bump that, man. Crash, make a play, force them to either pull or throw it. You got to, at some point, you have to force them. At some point you have to force them to make a play there and not just sit back and wait for them to pick you apart, which is kind of what we're doing. And again, that's not just a us thing. It's like almost every team that plays them does this. So again, adjustments got to be made. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what else you can do at this point because again, I don't think it's been a badly called game. I just think we're not winning on one-on-one matchups. So, again, man, that's all I can really look at this game and say, am I disappointed? Yeah, but it's like, well, make a decision, bro. You either gonna come out here and win, or you like at some point you got to make a decision, and that's just where I look at it. You feel me? So, we played for. I don't know why we played for a field goal at the end right there. I don't know how many more kicks this guy has to miss before we abandon that. I don't quite understand why we continue to kick field. At some point, you have to say to yourself, he's not going to make a field goal. Like I think I say this at the end of every single week. I don't know why it be a conversation. So I just get tired of even talking about it. I said we should be playing once we pass the 50, man. It's 4 strong. Instead, what are we doing? At the end of the half, just trying to get 3 points? I don't. Bro, we had 2 timeouts. You had a chance to. You had 3rd and 10, 2 timeouts, a chance to get the first down. Like it's not 50-some seconds left. Like, bro, I would have. Either way, you lose. Either way, you leave the half with 0 points, bro. Either way, you leave the half with 0 points. I would have much rather you run 2 plays and get 0 than to put the ball in this guy's hands again or on his feet, legs, whatever you call it, and have him miss a field goal again. I mean, I think we're tired of seeing that at this point. I don't know why Mike keeps continuing to do that. That's the only thing I'm questioning to this point as far as play calling go. But I need our athletes to start being some athletes. I'll say that much. Get our athletes to start being some athletes. Um, what y'all talking about, man? Y'all may like play calling, but it's ass. I don't. Well, I don't know what you're. If you're gonna criticize play calling, that's fine. But don't just criticize it just to criticize it. Tell me what's the criticism of the play calling, because I don't see it. I don't agree with that. I mean, that's what got us the fumble, the design run. We don't need Jordan to use his legs. Jordan hasn't had to use his legs. If you won't watch this game, I don't think he needs to use his legs, obviously. And he doesn't have the same explosiveness with the knee brace on. Our O-line needs to block better. Point blank, period. Um, should we put somebody else at? Should we just stop kicking field goals? That's what we should stop doing. Why JT? All I know is I'm really happy every judge at bat is taking up half the screen. Play calling is fine. They need to step up. Too many. Yeah, I agree. I'll be the first to tell you play calling was a problem, bro. And at the end of the day, these same play calls we haven't had a problem with for the first 4 games of the season. So y'all can't come in here and start crying about play calling. Win your matchups. Win your matchups. That hasn't been an issue all season, and now all of a sudden it is. Win your matchups. Definitely don't need no more turnovers. Why not put our punters? How about just not kick them? Just don't kick them. Well, what they should have did again: 2 timeouts, 50+ seconds, a 3rd and 10 with a chance to pick up the first down in the red zone. You should have just ran a play to get you 6 yards, and then ran another 4th down. Like you didn't have to go for broke on that one play. You didn't have to go for broke. You could have designed something up. Mm. Cause we hadn't had a problem because teams ain't adjusting. I'm trying to figure out why we are running at a loaded box. Anyway, um, again, that's the personnel usage, man. I don't understand why. Like, if Verse can play, like I don't get it. I don't get what we're doing. That comes with the personnel use. So if you want to question the coaching, yeah. Defensively, I'm questioning the personnel usage because I'm looking at Verse. He looked pretty damn good on the sack. Warner's playing way too many snaps. Lundy's playing way too many snaps. I get Bethune's a little banged up, but guess what? That's what it is, bro. They're playing way too many snaps and they're not making plays. Yeah, we're not good on 3rd down today.
This is not a drill. For a limited time at Domino's, get 20% off everything at menu price when you order online.
Wasn't even that. We ran because Wake was calling timeouts at that point. We should have ignored. Well, I don't understand. Why do you care about Wake calling timeouts? Why are we playing again? Why are we playing to what Wake's doing? Let Wake use their timeouts. That's helping us out as far as I'm concerned. Don't worry about Wake getting the ball back. We needed points, not to worry about Wake getting the ball back with 40, 30 seconds left. It was stupid. That one play that he gave that touchdown, he's in man-on-man coverage, and instead of doing what he's supposed to do, which is watch your man, he's watching Hartman in the backfield. If you go watch the play, I'm just talking about on the play that he gives up the touchdown. He's watching the backfield. He thinks a sack or something's coming, and then the receiver just runs right past, like just what was it, an in and out route, and Coop's looking in the backfield instead of, and on the other play, on one-on-one, he goes for the interference. I mean, Amarion has not played good today. Definitely the turnover, but I don't know if that's coming, man. Thank you. I'm glad somebody said it. We too high safety, man up across the board. They blitzing, bringing multiple pressures. We just getting beat. We just getting beat on one-on-ones. And our D-line ain't getting home. We just getting beat. If he was sitting back in a soft cover 3 or cover 4, y'all would be crying and bitching about that. So he's attacking his defense how I thought he should. We're just not winning our matchups. And yeah, we got the wrong guys out there, man. Get Leonard again. I don't want to bash on Leonard Warner because he's not playing terrible. Like, it's not like he's out of position. He just hasn't. You can see it. He's not athletic enough. He's just not good enough to make the plays we need him to make. And you can't tell me that maybe some of these other guys aren't. But yeah, there's a whole nother half of football to play, man. But we got to. They get the ball. We got to make a stop, and we got to put points on the board. Like, we needed points on the board, and we didn't get it. So if we can't stop the run, I don't see how we come back, to be quite honest with you guys. We can't stop the run. They're running the ball way better than I thought they would. Yeah, I find it funny how your injured players are playing better than the healthy players. That tells me, man, get those guys off the field, bro. Bethune is playing better than Lundy. Sorry, Bethune is playing better than Lundy, but the Bethune's hurt. Verse is playing better than Warner, but he's hurt. Like, get those guys off the field. But the game's coming back on. They about to kick the ball off. Y'all know what to do. Win, lose, or draw, bro. After the game, we are live. Hopefully, we come out here in the second half and make something shake. So I'll catch y'all, man. I'll catch y'all.